Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite cryptomaniac's favorite cryptomaniac, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. We got Bitcoin gearing up here for an all-time high. Get ready, more bits, more kabooms. Midas the dog is here. Crypto Greg is here. The cryptomaniac savages are lining up here in the trenches, ready to celebrate. Let me drop another bomb. BTC better pull up right now. We're a few $100s away. If it doesn't do it today or tomorrow, I think the whole trend will be reversed. But, at this point, we're about, I think about 80%. It's about 80-20 right now. Maybe even more aggressive. Shout out to Midas. Shout out to Crypto Greg, the rest of the boomers. Harmony 1 is gearing up here for a kapump. It already skirted almost 25 cents. It's back there almost 24 cents. Let me show you guys the charts. Like I said yesterday, here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Hashtag DMX. 0.23987 there on Harmony 1. DeFi Kingdoms is next, if you ask me. Let me show you guys here. Info at DeFiKingdoms.com. Hit up that refresh here. And let's check out the price of DeFi Kingdoms. Jewels there at 425, looking very healthy. And I was discussing this offline yesterday. I think DeFi Kingdoms has tremendous upside potential here in the midterm. Okay, I think this one, look, it could all doom by next month, or this thing can easily 10-20x. In my personal opinion, for entertainment purposes, do your own research. That's what's going on. Liquidity's moving. We got greenery there on DeFi Kingdoms, but let's go back to the big dog Pitbull, and let's see how far we are away from Crip walking all over them. Shout out to my walkers. 6402, 64019 there. It's struggling. I gotta say, it's struggling. Now, my prediction is if and when we do break through these 65.8, I believe is the high. Let me check here. Yeah, 52 week, 64.899. So 64.9 is what we're looking for here. Let me pull up the full feature chart so you guys can see it. Good morning, Mola. Crypto Greg says DeFi Kingdom looking very healthy, champ. Indeed, I keep stacking and packing over there. I'm claiming. For you guys that don't know, they should put some disclaimers on, because if you do stake the LP in the gardens, the 80% of those rewards are locked up for about 8 months till about July, I believe. So, something to consider. There's part of me that likes that and part of me that doesn't like that, obviously, because it's not clear and it's not transparent until after you try to claim or withdraw. Also, the withdrawal may incur a 1% to 2% fee as well. Those are things that should be clearly posted before you deposit. But other than that, I kind of like a little lockup. I've been trying to leverage as much as I can with all these platforms that provide or offer lockups. Throw a Hail Mary at it. You never know, guys. You never know. Imagine one of these coins 100x on us. Okay. I think altcoins will explode in November. I think they're going to explode very soon. We just got to wait for Bitcoin to do its run. But in the meantime, guys, we are on top of the coins that are moving faster. Okay. Remember, in this DeFi world, it's not really about the coin that you hold. It is about the coin that you hold, but it's not necessarily about the coins that you hodl. It's about the coins that you get in and out of that are moving the fastest. Okay, you can get in and out of these coins practically for, I'm not going to say for free, but the cost is quite low, and you could do it quite fast. So, assuming everything else is basically on the same chain, then, you may want to jump in the fastest moving car, the fastest moving train, the fastest moving boat over there to the next dock, to the next port. I noticed the withdrawal fee is dynamic, anywhere from 2% to 25%. I've never seen anything like that. I'm talking about the withdrawal fees at the garden. There wouldn't be no 25% fee on there. I highly doubt. Maybe you're right, but I haven't seen that. I think it's 1% to 2% on the withdrawal fees from the LP that you stake in the garden. Okay, So, I don't know. You guys may want to double check that. And I'm specifically referring to DeFi Kingdoms on Harmony 1. $64,000 Bitcoin here. I'm going back to the vessels that move the fastest here on water. We got the Layer 2 or alternative solutions to Ethereum have been trending. The Solanas, the Lunas, the AVAX, the Matics. But Phantom ultimately is the one that pulled up on us. I just want to make sure that I'm always paying attention to what may be going faster than Bitcoin. So I always take a look at like AVAX. AVAX is doing, all right today. It's up 2%. It's gone neutral against Bitcoin. But, compare it again to Phantom against Bitcoin. And you can see it's already a buy. You see what I mean? So the technicals are favoring Phantom right now. What is a competitor, like a Luna? Luna's doing very well. Let's check that out. I always go back and I make sure that I we're looking at the vehicle that could be running the fastest. Link against, that's Luna against BTC. This one is a neutral. So neutral, Luna and AVAX, these things may be warming up. But, let's talk about the coins that we're in. Like ICE. ICE has been moving. Now it's down 9%. Damn, this is a pull-up. But it's still buy. You see what I'm saying? So I want to get into things that are buy against Bitcoin, not sell. ICE is doing well. And then, of course, I just showed you Phantom against BTC. And Harmony 1. Harmony 1 is a buy against BTC. It's right here, buy against BTC. So if I'm not in BTC, I want to be in something that's moving faster than BTC. Now, as far as the stable coins, guys, I only got a little bag, less than 5% of my portfolio's in stable. I'm basically all in altcoins, okay? For everything from Ether down to BEETHOVENX, okay, which is probably the smallest cap. Oh, no, it's not the smallest cap coin. The smallest cap coin I'm involved with right now is actually Paintbrush. I was talking about that yesterday with the boomers. And I ultimately jumped in. I didn't ape in, though. I just did a little G-Pack over there just to warm it up. And I'll show you guys here. Paintswap.finance. And I'm in the Brush FTM. Let's see what I had 1,000 yesterday. It's at 970 now, so I've lost. This one is still a small cap coin. And price is at 12 cents. Well, 0.1236 cents. So 12 cents. And change 12 and a third. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I'm glad I didn't ape into this, but I like this marketplace as an NFT marketplace. This may be next. We don't know. I got like a little 1,000 in here. Look at the details. It's not much to brag about. I scraped some rewards. I saw it go as high as 1050, and now I'm at 970. So I'll keep an eye on it. Ultimately, the one that I'm in it to win it, and I've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, is BEETHOVENX. BEETHOVENX right now at 232. Market cap there at 22 million, looking strong. We saw it drop down to like 227, 225 last night. But I ultimately held through the storm. Above 230 is looking sexy. This farm is still printing up a nice gains here with the APR at 841. It's not as high as it used to be, over 1,000, but I still receive it. And I'm excited. So 232 there on BEETHOVENX. I'm still holding the bags. Now, what I have been doing is scraping rewards from BEETHOVENX, being that this is a small cap coin. I don't want to get caught up in any crazy volatility and lose the bag. So, I've been claiming the rewards and then moving it over to Spirit Swap, Spirit FTM LP. And I'm earning 139% because I have the farm boosted. And it's just basically, I'm not saying it's a safety play, but it's safer than Beethoven. So, I pull those rewards and then I throw it to Spirit FTM. And I also threw a bag. I had a bag of stable coins there, and I questioned myself. I'm like, why am I going to be holding? Why should anybody be holding stable coins when we're about to hit all-time highs? You want to have all your bags into crypto. So ultimately, I just said, you know what, this little bag of stable coin, let me just throw it into BTC Phantom, because it's right now more bullish than stable coin, and that one earns 102 with the boosted farm. Did you heard about Klima DAO, champ? I think I saw that name. I don't know if it was you posting it or not. I'll look at it really quick in CoinGecko, but not much that I've heard about that. Right now, like I said, I'm focused on Phantom and Harmony 1. Show me a chain right now that is bullish against Bitcoin, okay? Because AVAX isn't, and Solana isn't, and neither is Luna. And Clima Dow is down. This is a rebase. This is reminding me of maybe something like Wonderland. I don't know. I think you mentioned this yesterday. I'll leave this up. And I want to see a little bit more people talking about it before I start focusing on something new. I'm going with what's obvious right now. DeFi Kingdoms is pretty obvious right now. It's pretty obvious to me. Okay. Beethoven, pretty obvious. You know, Harmony 1, pretty obvious. Spirit Swap 2, guys, let me tell you, it's pretty obvious too. Spirit Swap has been pulling up on FANTOM, on Boo, Spooky Swap, and they not only do they have way more stuff going on, they got the limit orders. Okay, they got limit orders. They're about to probably pull out an NFT game similar to DeFi Kingdoms. Don't quote me on that, but they hinted at something. But so, you know, and it's still small cap. It's ranked? What's its rank? Let me pull up on Spirit Swap. FOMO Energy feels real today, says Berton Music Group. Well, hopefully you were in. I guess not. If you're fearing of missing out, that means that you're not in yet. I mean, it's been obvious. We're in it to win it, guys. We've been stabbing at this thing and you know, shaking and baking and cooking it in the grill and flipping it and stacking and packing it. Ultimately, yesterday I threw the last small bag of stables because, you know, we're warming up. If we crack all-time highs, what do you think? It's going to stop at all-time highs? It's just going to be, okay, we hit 65, okay, and that's it. No, it's going to go, if it goes over 65, it's going to keep going until it discovers its new high. It could be 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100, I don't know. You know, if you want to ask my personal opinion, I think that the probability of hitting all-time highs is high. I think there's, you know, like I said, an 80-20 chance, probably more like a 90-10 chance right now. Let me check out the charts at 64-120. Yeah, I think that we're going to do it. You know, it's 64.9 is what we need to hit. And then once we cross that, who knows? I think this cycle, if we do confirm all-time high and we continue going, I think this run can take us shy of 100K. I don't think we're going to hit 100K in this run. I think if we do run up and we do get strong and things turn bullish and everything gets exciting, I think Bitcoin will top off around 88 or 90, a little short of 100. Okay, before, and then you know what happens, and then it goes back down. We may go from 90 to 40. Okay, you guys better be ready for that, and I don't want you guys crying when it happens, because you guys got to be ready. Okay, if we go past all-time highs, I'm already thinking about the dip. Okay, guys, you gotta be ready with your blade ready, with your sniper scope, one eye closed, the other one open on the sniper scope here. Boom! Drop another one. Boom. I'm already focused, guys, because, you know, this thing cracks all-time high. You gotta, you know, we know that altcoins got next. So we're positioned like, you know, crazy maniacs right here with the Beethoven, with the Spirit Swap. Hopefully this thing rockets. Spirit Swap can hit $1 for all I know. Spirit Swap could hit $1 if Bitcoin goes on a run. It could hit more. But again, you know, today will tell. I think today's the day. Today's the day. Either we do it today, or if it doesn't perform today, then it needs some Viagra. Shout out to Corporate McMahon. Boom! I see you, Corporate McMahon, one of our OG crypto maniacs there in the box. Welcome back, sir. Shout out to Mola and the rest of the boomers. And this is more of an excitement on the networks. The plays are the same, guys. BEETHOVENX, Spirit, Paintbrush, Harmony 1, DeFi Kingdoms. You know, what else can I tell you? We're in the smaller cap coins that look good. And that's why I don't want to be doing too much research right now. It's not too much research right now. Right now, we've been researching. That's why, you know, when Mola throws at me a new DAO, I'm not mad at that, but I'm a little reluctant to, you know, start picking up some new ones right now when we just identified the potential boomers. But again, I'll keep that up though, Mola, because you never know. Good morning, Manuel. I see you out there. Boom. And excitement on the networks as BTC makes its run. We got to get up there to 64,900. So $65,000 is what we need to hit. $65,000. And like I said, I think we're going to hit it today. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. What plays are you in? Are you aping into Bitcoin? Are you holding the altcoins? Are you still waiting for your entry point? What's going on? Are you still waiting to see? There's still guys that are waiting to see. Okay, like I'm seeing a lot other YouTubers now getting into crypto, and some bigger guys, and some of them are doing all right. And like you could see how they're like trying to introduce crypto to their audience and stuff. And some of the audience members are still reluctant and they're still a little weary about the crypto. It's funny. I can't. There's still people out there. There's still people out there that are questioning whether Bitcoin, is for real. It's crazy. Salute to the champ. No more research picking up gains in the weeks. Boom. Shout out to Corporate McMahon, indeed. Boom. Good morning, Boomer, says Electric Buddha. A Buddha or one of our OGs out here. Good morning, Buddha. Making gains, guys. All I got to say, it's an excitement, pure gratitude. I'm happy. I don't got anything new for you guys today. But I'm telling you, I'm still in Beethoven. I'm still in spirit. I'm all in these altcoins. Okay, I'm all up in them. Corporate McMahon's waiting. He has big BTC and premium alts. I wait. Once I'll boom, I sell. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad strategy. You know that you want to sell the top and then buy the bottom. So I'm already thinking. Where could this BTC go to? Where could this BTC go to? And I said, if we do crack that all-time high, I'm thinking that we're gonna go shy of 100K, maybe like 85 to 90. I don't think we're going to hit just 70 or 75. I think we may just pass through it. Maybe I'm wrong, Dot auction, champ. What's that? Dot auction. I don't know what that is. I moved my beat back to watch last night at 227. Nah, I was going to do it, but ultimately, nah. Everything looked too good right now. The market's too healthy right now. Everything's very healthy, so I stayed. I stayed in Beethoven. I'm staying. I'm scraping the rewards, though. I'll tell you, I'm scraping them down. I'm scraping them all up. Okay? I'm scraping these rewards. You see T-shares, champ? It's booming. Nah, I haven't. I haven't seen T-shares. Let me pull it up. That one I'm not holding as of late. I kind of moved over to Beethoven. But T-shares, and, shout out to Buddha. He's got us in T-shares. All right, T-shares up there at 1080. All right. You got 1080 on T-shares, not too bad. And then Tomb, shout out to Tomb that they came back after the exploit or whatnot. They made good. So shout out to them. This platform ended up being okay. Polkadot Parachain auction live on 11th of November. Okay, I don't know anything about that because I'm not on Polkadot or anything like that, but I'd probably be interested. So, keep reminding me, and I want to see if other people talk about that. Be patient, guys. Alts will kaboom once BTC consolidates at 100. Sell at the top and buy when all is red. I'm not your crypto daddy. There you go. Yeah, listen, guys, it's pretty much a given. If Bitcoin, cracks through the all-time highs, listen, at this point, it's pretty much a given that the altcoins are going to put on some weight, even after Bitcoin came close to all-time highs. So being in altcoins right now is not a bad move, guys. I don't think so. In my opinion, for entertainment purposes, do your research. I'm not your daddy. We need a shirt. Do your own research. Guys, it's an excitement. Is there any buys right now? Listen, a buy right now to me is ICE. A buy right now to me is Spell. Spell's been dumping a lot, but I think Spell's here to win. So ICE, Spell, those are tokens I want to hold. ICE and Spell are probably the buys for me. What else are we moving around here? You could see Spell's down against the US dollar, but look, the ETH boys are buying it up. Okay, so don't sleep on Spell. And how about Hex? Shout out to Hex with the rebound. You know how Richard Hart had to go in there and buy them all up. Richard Hart had to go in there and buy the dip himself. Save the project. I know there's a lot of Hex maniacs that were hating. But yeah, there you go. Hex with the dip at 20. What was it? It hit like 20 cents. It was about where's the? I think it was like 21, 22 cents. When it went under 25, I was like, damn. I don't know what else to say, But here we go with the rebound. My prediction with this Hex and this Pulse chain, I think we're going to have to wait with this. Being that Richard Hart wants to be the star of everything, and his prediction was quite wrong because he said that, Bitcoin was probably not going to go back to all-time high, that BTC had to go back to 10K and all that stuff. So right now, he's not looking like he was right, but it doesn't matter. Okay. You know, I think that this project will come back around. And the point I'm trying to make here is I think that he's going to wait for this Bitcoin bull run to be over. Okay. And then the Pulse chain will come out because he wants to be the star of the show. He wants to be the center of attention and wants to tell everybody, look, watch my project boom while everything else is down. That's what he wants to say. Kaboom, kaboom. Moon River Mover Champ. Are you farming on Moonswap? No, I'm not, but I got my eyes on it. And I already set up the MetaMask. I've done videos, but I'm not on there. They don't have enough incentive for me yet. Why? Because I'm on FANTOM in 1 and I'm earning more right now. I will go to Mover as soon as the trend changes for them, and they could be next after 1. Mover against ETH. And do I have Mover against Bitcoin? But look, Mover against ETH is strong sell. Mover against USDT is sell. So, I mean, I don't even have it against Bitcoin, but you know, I'm not out here to experiment. I'm out here with what's true and tested. The technicals right now need to look good. Right now we're in the middle. Everything's hot right now. If you're not performing, then I'm going with what's performing. Mover is not performing. It could be next week. Don't. I'm not being a hater. I think that it could be next. Okay, but I'm talking about today and tomorrow. Right now, FANTOM is the one, guys, that is moving faster than. Look, FANTOM against Bitcoin. Here's the technicals. The technicals buy. Okay, that's all I gotta say. And the same thing with 1. Show me a coin against Bitcoin that is buy. The only 2 that I can find are 1 and FANTOM. That's the only 2. Harmony 1 and FANTOM are the only coins that are bullish against Bitcoin right now. All the other coins are waiting. Look at Harmony 1 against Bitcoin. Technicals, buy. Not AVAX, not Luna, not Matic, not Mover. None of these coins are a buy against Bitcoin. So until they change, then I won't making those moves. You know, again, like, you know, I got to say these things because they're good ideas. I like Mover, guys. I like it. I think it's cool. I already set up the MetaMask weeks ago because I smelled like it, you know, it may be a mover, but you got to look at, you know, what's in front of you. So let's keep it posted, though, always new, because I will jump on the train if the trend changes because, you know, I already set up the MetaMask, all that. And spell against ETH. All right, guys, give me more comments and questions. Give me more comments and questions, guys. DeFi Kingdoms is looking good. I'm telling you about DeFi Kingdoms. True champ, I wouldn't put my hands on fire for anything against Bitcoin and FANTOM. Right, like right now, like the only thing that's coming close to FANTOM is Harmony 1. And I'm already in there because of DeFi Kingdoms, but it's not hotter than FANTOM right now. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Well, I'm going with what's hot. Not what I think is going to be hot right now. It's what's hot right now. And then when it starts warming up, then we'll move it on over. Listen, we're not in the businesses of timing the tops and the bottoms. We're here in the business of riding the trend. And the trend is FANTOM. And it's been the trend. I also made a mistake with data. Should have sold it in April at $15. Now jumped $6. There you go. The trend changed. And remember how much we like Theta, Corporate McMahon. I liked it. I had 2 nodes. I had the Edge node. I had the other node. I had like over 20 racks on it. I mean, I had the nodes. I was ready to go. Everything sounded great. Google was on board. Samsung. All these things was great, the trend. But then the price didn't perform. So I'm gone. I don't care about the corporate this and that. You know the deal. I know, champ, you got it, Corbin McMahon, and you know, I've been there, and so have others. Don't fall in love with an idea or a brand or anything. That's why I was almost about to dump Hex yesterday, I'll be honest with you. FANTOM is about to be listed on Coinbase. Boom! That's that's bullish. Although the Coinbase effect is not as pronounced as it used to be, but it's ultimately bullish. Now also bullish for Phantom is Spirit Swap opened up their bridge yesterday, and they have a bridge directly from Ether, from Binance, from Polygon directly onto Phantom and to and from. So if you can do it right there on their website. So Harmony's so slow, says Mola. Harmony's slow, but the technicals are more favorable than all the other coins that I talked of, except Phantom and Bitcoin. So, as far as going, doing anything outside of Phantom and Bitcoin right now, Harmony is the only one right now. It's not AVAX, it's not Luna, it's not Solana, none of those. Okay? I'm not saying that those are bad. I'm talking about now. The trend may be different by Friday, by Monday. It may change. I'm talking about today. Phantom Ecosystem's my biggest holding, but I've been chipping away at one with some Binance Smart Chain dibs on Pancake. Thanks to you, champ. You got it. Sorry, but said all along Richard Hart is a complete joke, says Richard Johnson. I mean, listen, I don't care about Richard Hart. I'm not attracted to him, but to say that he's a complete joke, the joke's on you. The guy boomed. He got everybody to sacrifice to him. Okay, so where's the joke? Stop hating. Okay, stop being a hater. Yeah, the joke is that the top hat is Funny Bunny. The guy's overweight and he's kind of dorky. And honestly, there's a lot of fluff in his puff. Okay, but to say that he's a complete joke, come on. You probably don't hold Hex and you probably didn't make any gains. That's the truth. Okay, don't be a hater, guys. Okay, let's not be haters. Let's not be haters because the guy's booming and you're not. Okay? Or maybe you are, but he's booming more than you. That's for sure. Exactly. Learned a lot on this. Katy Perry, NFT, etc. Theta, $6. Never fell in love, but the rest is doing fine. Once the bull run starts, I sell. Did well with Shiba. Pump and dump. You got it. Corporate McMahon says, truth teller, champ. You know it. Guys, I've said it before. When it comes down to this Richard Hart character, I never got into hexes. I didn't like him. Okay, or I can't even say I don't like him because I don't even know him. I just didn't like the way of the vibes. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. But then the trend, guys, it's in front of you. You can go ahead and complain on this and that and say it's a joke and oh my god and in the meantime it's booming. Okay, it dumped yesterday, but it pumped right back up. And I'll tell you, if you guys think that Pulse Chain is not gonna do something, the joke's on you. So, let me keep it a buck, Richard. I don't like, I'm not going to say I don't like Richard, but I'm not attracted to him either. I think he's kind of a jokester as well. But, to throw shade, that ain't the way, bro. That ain't the way. You could still boom and be a complete joke? Okay. All right. I don't know what's so much funny about his complete boom, though, But hey, whatever. I'm not here to protect or defend Richard because I don't care. I honestly don't care. And I'll be honest with you, if Hex don't perform, I was about to dump it as well. So, it's all about the trend for me, but I still think that there's meat on that bone. But definitely I don't want to be one of those guys. I think that someone that throws shade in the crypto space is worse than just someone that just keeps their mouth shut because you don't know. I had people throwing shade at Bitcoin and Ethereum back in 2011, 2012 when I wanted to get into it. And people telling me, nah, that stuff is a joke. And look at all this scam. You're better off just saying, you know what? I'm not interested or that ain't for me because you don't know. You don't know. And then not only that, you don't know how you could be preventing someone from booming because of the things you say. So unless you're going to add value, you're probably better off keeping your mouth shut because the fact is that Hex boomed. And for everybody that was saying it was a scam when it first came out and anybody that listened to them, they prevented everyone else from booming. Okay? So I'm talking about what happened. That's what's going to happen. Hex already 10,000X. I don't even know what it did. Okay? And most of us here in the box probably would be 7 figures. But it's because people were hating that many of us looked the other way. So I'm done with that stuff, man. I like I said, at this point, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I throw skin at anything that's trending, and then we'll worry about what's funny or bunny and what's joking later. But yeah, you may be right, Richard. You could still boom and be a complete, not a complete joke, and you could still be a jokester and a boomer. Yeah, you're right. Load up now on Jewel before cross-chain. You're right about that too. Jewel, DeFi Kingdoms, is going cross-chain. FANTOM, and I believe AVAX. I saw one of the AVAX guys tweeting them and saying, come on over to AVAX. So I would expect DeFi Kingdoms to be on both AVAX and on FANTOM. And all I got to say is that, I think it's a boom. I think it's a boom. I think it's a boom. But, and let me be honest with you. I think that these little NFT games are kind of jokesterish. Okay? But am I going to be out here and be like, oh, it's a joke, this and this and that? No, because it may be a boom. I'm not into the gaming. I think NFTs are a joke, guys. I think it's all, but am I out here throwing shade and saying, oh my God, it's a bubble? I've said it before. But no, I bought me a couple of NFTs and let the guys do their thing. There's so many people that boomed on NFTs, man. Listen to the champ, guys. He's a true OG, and we went all together in the crypto trenches. A lot of soy attacks from the flanks, but we survived. Make money. Don't be a hater. That's right. That's right. Don't be a hater. I mean, and if you see someone that you don't like making money, I mean, just, whatever. Don't focus on them. Focus on the boom. All right, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions. I don't respect NFT, but if it makes money, why not? Listen, I haven't gotten deep into the NFTs, but I got a few handful of NFTs and out here. But am I focusing videos on the NFT bubble and how most NFT projects are going to go to zero and how many of them could be scams and or that this is a joke? You know what I mean? I don't got time for that. I'm focused on the winners, on the boomers. It's the same with people that get online and they get deep into the conspiracy stuff. And I used to be that too. Like you could get deep into the conspiracy holes, and it's all kinds of conspiracy. There's all kinds of things, and a lot of them are true. And you can focus on all the bad and all this, and try to change the world, and oh my God, and this and this and that. But guys, the fact of the matter is that there's always going to be a conspiracy. There's always going to be bad guys out there. So you can focus on that, or you can focus on there's always going to be good guys and always going to be boomers too. So where are you going to put your attention to? Champ, what's your take on Ripple? Still trash or cash? I used to hate a lot on Ripple. I don't really talk much, about them. It was more of a joke for me, honestly. Saying that they're the fake crypto because they kind of are. But some people made money on them. They're still up there in the top 10. Do I think it's gonna make big moves? No, I'm not focused on it. Corporate McMahon said, I was also deep. Stop that because I got sad and negative. I can't change the world, only in the environment in which I can change. Exactly. And listen, guys, the world is always going to have good guys and bad guys. You're not going to change. You're never going to be able to change the world and make it kumbaya. Okay, so that's a job that can never be completed. So why would you get into try to change everything when you know that can't be completed? You're better off focusing all your time on the good stuff and the things that are positive. You can't change the bad stuff. Maybe you can for yourself, like you on your own things, like the habits that you have, but like the greater world and stuff, like, that's the thing with these schools now and all these people. They're like, they're churning out social justice warriors, and they get the students all riled up on changing the world and stuff, but they don't even know how to change themselves. And if you you can't even change the world like that, guys. You know how hard it is, and you got to be able to change just your family. I've said this before. If you're not a superstar at home, how the hell do you think you're going to be changing something on a massive scale? If you don't walk through the house when people start cheering and like you're the man, then that's going to happen in the greater world? You got to do it at home. Make the change at home. Make sure that everything's clean. Reduce your carbon emissions. Make sure everything's all on point. Give to the homeless. Everything at home first, and then worry about everybody else. That's what's up. You attract what you focus on. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, look, you could try to be one of those guys that wants to change. And I understand, like, that there's a good intent, but that's like a losing battle. There's always going to be bad in this world. If you get into, like, let me change and make everything good, You're never going to be able to complete the tasks. So you're better off just focusing on what's already good and improving it. I don't know. That's me, you know. Let's all hold hands, dance, and be politically correct. Praise Greta. There you go. But yeah, let's focus on the booms. That's all I'm focused on. And like, you know, going back to what you focus on, you know, even when with the crypto, like, you know, I don't got time for like the crypto legalities, the crypto regulation, the crypto. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't got time to focus on that. That's for somebody else too. Okay, that's not my boom. Good luck with orderly house with 3 kids. You know it, Roger. I got 2, and they're under 5. So yeah, it's wild. But you know that's a point I'm trying to make to myself. If it's hard enough to have order in a house with 2, 3 kids, and these youngsters out there, and everybody out, they think that they're going to be a social justice warrior, change the world, and be the climate for change, the vessel for change. Guys, if you can't even have order in your house with 3 kids, what are you doing? It's hard enough. Roger, you're right. It's hard. It's hard for me. I'm still trying to be the man at home. I think you're 100% correct, champ. Great advice. Yeah, it's hard enough to have order in your own house. Okay, I'm out here struggling every day. You know, make sure there's order out here. You know what I mean? If you can't crack order, crack it down with 2 kids, imagine the whole world. Imagine even just a company. Like, come on, guys. You know, that's what they should be teaching in school. How to change your family at home first. You know what I mean? How to not even change, just keep it in order. God and family first, then the rest. Life is short. Make the best out of your life and think critically. Don't be a fart inhaler and a social justice warrior sheep feeling secure with the masses. Indeed, indeed. Roger Ripper says, my wife knows I'm the man. Boom. There you go. Yeah, man. It's like, you know, if the wife, the family, the kids, they don't look at you as the man, and they don't look at you as the person that if they're not looking up to you, then how the hell can everybody else be? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, if you don't walk through the house like a superstar, then how can you be a superstar out in the streets? Like, think about that. And if you are and not at home, then you're fake. Like, you know. Anyhow. We're going off on a tangent. Phantom looking good. Let me check out Bitcoin, and I'm going to go have some breakfast. 64,309. Woo-wee! Looking good, guys. It's looking good. I think this is the day. We're about $600 away. And I kind of want to stay online, but you know, this could be an hour, it could be 10 minutes. I don't know, but you know, we'll be back, and it's looking strong. Altcoins are ready to boom. You know, buckle up. That's all I can say. Buckle up, and again, like I said yesterday, give thanks. Give thanks. Okay, that you're in the line here, closer to the front than a lot of people here with this crypto stuff. It's the good Lord that has blessed us. It's not your intelligence. It's not because you're so smart. Okay? It's not because we're so smart. It's not all that either. Champ, what do you think about our once fastest horse, Binance? I think they're okay. Let me check them out. Binance against BTC. They're still sell. You know, so I think it's going to be around to stay. And, you know, they got the most volume. They're still a big dog. But I'm focused on the ones that are moving. That's it. Bitcoin's moving. Phantom's moving. Harmony One's moving. That's where I'm at. All right, guys. Shout out to all the boomers. And I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with a new all-time high. Stay strong out there, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thank you.